Hey guys, welcome back to another episode in the deep playthrough of Kingdom Come Deliverance. We are lockpicking the executioner's house in search of a ring that he took from a corpse that Miller Peshek wants us to retrieve. Hello. Holy shit. Where was that dog? Ah, at least they're not biting. Where was the dog? Maybe it's better. And now I want to say maybe it's better to... Oh shit, there he is. Right, he's walking outside. Holy shit. Henry is tired. Alright, let's just try it by daytime. Then at least we don't have to pick the lock from his front door. But on the other hand, he is probably not asleep. See about that. I think he is going to sleep now. Holy shit, there are the dogs. Let's get the hell out of here. Come on, dog. Move away. Man, I was actually hoping to just do this in 5 minutes, but it's already taking quite a while getting that ring. Alright, here we go. Let's just try it. Hopefully this door is not locked now. It is, goddammit. Now the dogs will see me. So I could just as well waited for the evening. Or continued in the evening, because the door is just as locked now as it was in the middle of the night. And the problem is I now have to open 2 locks instead of only 1. The first time I tried it, this front door was simply opened up. So that really made things way easier. Alright, you go about your business, doggy. Then I will open up this door quickly. Come on, please. No. Ah, fuck me. And I think he's hearing stuff like this. Could well be that the Miller will be waking up now. Oh. And the dogs are probably coming around already. Yes, there they are. Screw this shit. Hello. Man, quite annoying this. Very, very annoying actually. Because the thing is, turning that dial, when you're like halfway through, it simply stops. It's like... And then the little ball gets like super erratic. Let's just try to get in there while... Holy shit.
What are you doing?
Man, this is annoying. It's also not fun at all to watch from a YouTube perspective. But I'm sorry. Just getting to grips with the game mechanics, but I must really admit this is not fun at all. You know what? I'm still waiting for the night. It takes so long. That's the problem. I don't mind this if I fail and I can immediately restart. But the problem is now I continuously have to wait for those dog patrols to go by. It's just all annoying. Here, there we go. There are the dogs. Maybe if I quickly close the door they will shut up. And now let's hide in here. Let's hope the miller doesn't wake up. That actually went pretty fluid. I'm actually, I think, gonna spend another savior snaps for it. Not to have to do that again if I fail here. Because if I fail here, he will wake up. So let's do a savior snaps. I know I'm using a lot of them, but it is what it is. Here we go. This is simply otherwise too annoying in my book. Right, where is the sweet spot? Over there. Nice. Here we go. There is the ring and the savior snaps. Very good.
This is nothing but an ordinary copper band. It's not worth a 10 penny.
Doesn't matter, dude. We got what we came for. And we can pay off the miller. See you later, dog. See you later, alligator. Here we go. Hopefully the miller is not asleep yet, so that we can immediately pay him off. Check out the detailed ground textures. Pretty cool. It's a pretty slow game, but once you really give over to that, you really can feel like you are in Bohemia in the Middle Ages doing your thing. Pretty cool. Alright, here we go. And this is still way the beginning of the game. At one point we can level up, have some cool weapons, cool horses, cool outfits, do some cool quests. It will be a nice playthrough. At least for me it's nice playing it. Alright, Miller, here we are.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
Stolen goods? Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not a thief.
Alright.
Would you teach me something about the milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen. Take care now.
Alright, let's do that. Because I won't be doing any major quests. No, we still have 19 minutes. I could do some. But let's first do a little pickpocketing lesson. Because that ring we have to get
God
to
save you, Henry.
totally other location, and I need like first a horse for that. So probably after this we head into town and try to get a horse over there.
I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you, and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable. But also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things.
Alright. Quickly, it's like a whole mechanic that we have over here. Pickpocketing. Pickpocketing. Picking pockets is no joking matter. If you're caught with your fingers in someone else's purse, either by the victim or by a witness, they'll raise the alarm and you'll be pursued as a thief. In order to rob someone successfully, you first have to sneak up on them unnoticed, and then by holding A, begin pickpocketing. The first step is to grope around inside the purse by holding A. That's not easy, especially if your victim is on the move. The longer you can grope, the more time you will then have to select what you want. So holding A is start, is key. In order to then steal, you have to exceed the minimum time for groping, which you will recognize by the background of the rose changing color from red to green. Okay, of course I don't have a HUD enabled, so let's hope that it will pop up anyways. The amount with the lockpicking, it does pop up that HUD, that lockpicking HUD, so hopefully the pickpocketing one will as well. Alright, minimum time for groping, which you will recognize by the background of the rose changing color from red to green. The amount of time you have left for the second stage of stealing is shown by the number in the middle of the rosette. Keep a close eye on the color of the rosette. When it's light green, your victim has no chance of catching you, but as it starts to get darker and turn red, your chances of getting caught in the act increase. Here you've dipped your hand into someone's purse and you have to get it out with the loot before your time is up and you're caught. The place where you are stealing, here is some item you have groped out. You can find out what it is using A. Then by pressing A again you can steal it. If you're an experienced pickpocket and expert on items, you've fully learned the item expert perk. You can also see the properties of the stolen item. The item you've just stolen, the time that remains before you're caught. You determined how long it is by the time you spend groping. Alright, the time you'll lose if you decide to steal the item in question depends mainly on the weight of the item. It's a pretty fun mechanic, I must say. And also alchemy, also looking forward to that one. Supposed also to be pretty cool. Let's try it. So I have to try to get behind him unnoticed and start groping. Nice. The HUD is there. And we want... Come on! Come on! Nice.
Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again.
Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Can I get out of here?
Caught you!
Ah,
If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard.
I need to get
Try
back
it
to the top slot. The door symbol. Here we go. No more kidding around. I'm gonna steal his dagger like a mofo. Here we go. Holy shit, it's pretty far away. Come on. Nice.
That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now.
Pretty cool. Alright, so the objective is, I can of course also talk to Teresa now and stuff. But the objective now, I do like it if I do a bit of objectives as they pop up, so that I will not overclutter my inventory or my quest log with like 30 unfinished quests. So let's get to that miller. But I do really like to have a horse actually. And I have none. I can get into town. Let's see how much money we have. Almost nothing, 0.6. Do I have anything to sell? Yes, I do have some stuff to sell. But first let's wait till daytime. And then head into town, sell some stuff and try to get a horse. Here we go. Pretty cozy. Let's close the door like we would in real life. And hit the bunk. And sleep. No. Sleep. What is the sleep button? Ah, holding A. And we will be sleeping until 8 o'clock. 7:30. Alright, my energy was already pretty low, so I really needed a nap. I only have that debuff that once I awake, my stats increase a bit slower temporarily. But it is what it is. And by the way, I will be making this a fully 45 minutes episode. Initially I wanted to make it only a half an hour episode. Alright, get up. Teresa, what the hell are you doing?
Have you eaten yet?
That's a pretty weird...
Yes, it was very good. Did you bake it yourself?
I did. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Weird perspective. Ah, she's actually undressing. Why is she sleeping at 8 o'clock in the morning? Alright, let's eat something. God damn it. No foods. Let's see how hungry we are. 73. Let's see what this does. Oh. Let's see if we still have some food. Yes, we do. Very good. And here we go. Into town. Hey,
God
Peshek.
save you, Henry.
See if he has a horse for us.
Good day to you.
I'd like to try pickpocketing again. Training. Pickpocketing or lockpicking. No, we both already had those, I guess. Let's get the hell out of here. I would like to wash myself. Isn't there a wasp trough somewhere over here? Nope. I don't see it. Somehow I cannot sprint anymore. What the hell is up with that? Hello. Strength, agility, vitality, everything is 0. What the hell's up? Ah. My debuff for the top right. That probably prohibits me from sprinting. Let's check it out. Nightmares, yes. Your sleep was troubled by nightmares. You're shaking and your stats are temporarily reduced by 2. And overloading. You are carrying too much weight. Your maximum speed is lowered. Place some of your stuff into your horse's inventory or just drop something on the ground. You can't sprint. Your walk is slower. Your attacks and dodges are slower. And your attacks cost you more stamina. That's weird. How come I'm overburdened all of a sudden? Ah, because of course my strength is also decreased by 2. Hence my carrying capacity is lower as well. Hope that this debuff doesn't last too long. Let's get to the bathhouse over there and do a bit of bathing. And no, I thought I could pick up that herb. And after the bathing we will look spick and span and have more luck with the merchants, I assume, because your appearance does affect your negotiation success. Here we go. Ah, I of course don't have any money, so that might be a problem.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Sir Hanush is a good lord. Things won't be the same when that wastrel Sir Hans takes over. That will be a sorry day.
What's life like in Ratai?
This is a manorial town, and our lord hasn't got himself tangled up in affairs of state, so it's peaceful here.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Well, they have it tough, no doubt. But there's not enough room for them here. How much longer will they be living on our streets? Nothing good will come of this. What if one of them's brought the plague with him?
Good point.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Terrible things. Horrible. I hear they skin people alive, and what they do to the womenfolk. Better take your own life than fall into their hands. Beasts they are, animals.
Alright, she's nice and concise. I like that.
Goodbye.
See you. Is this the lady of the baths? Yes. First let's trade a bit.
God bless.
Let's sell... What shall I sell? She only wants food actually. She can get some food. I have 2 stolen safer snaps. And let's sell some spirits. And maybe some cheese. No, let's just keep it with spirits. Check the basket. And close the deal.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Why not?
No, let's just close the deal, Henry. Make offer, fine.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Alright, let's talk to her again and let's take a bath.
I'd like to order something here.
So what are you interested in?
To have a bath and launder my garments, to heal my wounds, bath and laundry, to pay for a wench and everything that goes with that, get a haircut, get a shave, nothing. Ah, you can actually do a lot over here. First, let's do a bath.
Proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
But of course. Money first, though.
Holy shit, it's 10. I'm not paying that much.
That's too much. It's not worth it to me.
As you wish.
Let's trade a bit
God
more.
bless.
Sell, we need 4 more thingies. I could sell the marigold. Within 1 minute will cure light wounds or dispel hangover effects. Shall I sell that one? Yes, why not? And here we go. Close the deal. And
I'd
let's
like to
wash up.
order something here.
So what are you interested in?
Proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
But of course. Money first, though.
There you go.
Fine. Here it is.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
God bless.
Alright, so we are fresh as a hen. Now, we still cannot sprint. That's a bummer. Let's see how long still. Holy shit, that takes pretty long. It's still on the top right corner, the symbol. It's still like almost 3/4 full. God damn it. That also lowers my haggling abilities and stuff, I guess. Because speech is also vitality, agility and strength. They are all down. But charisma is still up. So that's actually pretty good. You're shaken and your stats are temporarily reduced by 2. So why is charisma and speed not reduced as well? It's a bit weird. Black plate, arm armor, body armor, head armor, range weapon, melee weapon. Health, energy, nourishment, visibility, conspicuousness and noise. And stats are strength, agility, vitality. Not sure what the difference between those two is. Speech, charisma, those two are also pretty closely linked, I guess. And speed. Alright, let's get into town. It's a bummer that I don't have a horse. Maybe if in that other camp, when we went back to Skellige to bury Henry's parents, if I would have had a successful dialogue with that lord, he could have maybe given me a horse to get to Skellige. I failed at the dialogue and he was, nope, you're staying here, so I didn't get anything. But I can very well imagine, check out the draw distance, pretty impressive. It's all pretty detailed, also far away still. And there's like a camp of refugees over there. But I failed that dialogue, so I didn't get any. But I wouldn't be surprised if he would have given a horse. If I would have succeeded in the dialogue, if he said, yeah, go bury your parents, here's a horse. And that we would have had that
Halt!
now as well.
Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyitz.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship and what makes you think he'll see you?
Oh, so cynical. I have to tell Sir Radzig what happened to his swords.
I may not look the part, but I know about honour and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead. It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
True. Alright, into town. Some refugees. let's head to the market square. The frame rate is pretty well holding up. In the first town that that game started with the marketplace, it really tanked severely, but here it's not that bad. Let's sell some stuff. Ah, it's actually still pretty bad. But whatever. Can I talk with you? Yes.
Good day to you. Very well.
Alright. I can buy a lot from him. Certainly a lot. Let's look at the damage output. Yes, so that Herod sword, that's like a good one, 75. And what the hell do I have? I have a 6. Let's sell it. Probably not possible. What the hell was that? Sell. No, I won't be selling a stolen sword, I guess. Or shall I? Ah, it's not stolen. It was the cross is probably because it's damaged. Alright, could sell a torch, but that's not really worth much. Here we go.
Bread baked just this morning. Bread!
The thing is, I was looking for a horse trader, but I don't have any money anyways. So maybe it's best if I do just go to Sir Ratsik anyways now. And see if I can combine his quest with the one getting back to that other miller. Let's check out where Sir Ratsik is. He's all the way at the other side of town. Where the hell did I enter this place? Over here. So I need to get to the right from the main gate. Let's do that, because I don't have anything to sell anyways. Or do I? Yes, I do have a lot of clothing to sell. Let's do that. But I actually should first wait till my buff. Yeah, let's first get to Ratsik. Because I'm still under the influence of that debuff after sleeping. That's actually a pretty still impactful debuff. Not being able to sprint for quite a while. I mean, it's now, how late is it? 9 o'clock. I woke up at 8. Maybe I will get a horse from him, but it's yeah, it's quite a while that you have like lowered stats.
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
One moment. Alright, checking the time.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you'd tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal. So you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm gonna find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Why is he called Hal? He's called Henry, right? Alright, where the hell do we need to go? He was in the palace, but where is that? Wrong button. Yeah, that's still where we are now. So it's either upstairs or downstairs. Let's first check downstairs. Pretty cool. That like period correct armor in this game. Also a bit worn and dented and filthy. Anybody home?
What the hell was that?
Nope. Nope. Living quarters. Let's get upstairs. Are they in here? Yes, probably they are. This looks better. A toilet without a door. Pretty weird. Kitchen. Cool. These windows really also look like realistic. Some parchment. But I don't see any Sir Radzig, and the frame rate really is tanking over here. That's a bit of a bummer. Probably he's higher up. I hope. Yes. Here we go.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed.
It looks a bit like one of
Eckstein
those
is yours for as long as you need it.
side quests in The Witcher,
Room enough
Blood
for
and
your
Wine.
men and you here at Rattay, and I'm
That
sure
also
my
starts-
ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Peckstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Townburg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Rombbb and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man. And your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Rombbb, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. Woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Rombbb in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
Crazy.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment. How do you punish someone who's already lost everything?
Wise ruler.
Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, Father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
Really fun little cutscene, I find. And it's really similar to one of the side quests in The Witcher's Blood and Wine DLC, where you also had like this really a bit opulent lord who I think lost his wife or his daughter, and it really had that vibe. I find also the music, but The Witcher has nice graphics, but over here the facial animations and stuff, it looked more real to me here than in The Witcher. Of course, The Witcher is more of a fantasy game, but still, it's also supposed to be realistic looking as regards to the graphics, and I think that Kingdom Come Deliverance is really on par, or if not, maybe even exceeding a bit the Witcher's dialogues or cutscenes. Anyways, also pretty cool that now this dude is exiting. I'm not really sure who that was actually. I'm pretty sure he was near that, or he was also in the room. Is this Hans? That could well be. This is probably the underage ruler of this little city. Anyways, already exceeding the 45-minute marker, so I'll have to end the episode here. Tomorrow, work calls again, unfortunately. Afterwards, I will be continuing in the next episodes, doing some training with Sir Radzik, going to the miller for that ring, doing some trading. There's enough to be done in the next episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Shall we do a good deed?
Jesus Christ be praised.
Before we close off.
How does life in Rattay suit you?
It'd be fine if we didn't have to sleep in hovels and beg for alms. And the bailiff is always on our backs. Bastard. But what can we do? We've got nowhere else to go.
I wanted to give him like
find out what actually happened.
Some coin.
What do I know? The lords are at each other's throats, but it's us that has to suffer for it, same as always. I reckon they was after the silver mines, wasn't they?
Alright. I wanted to give him something, but or maybe I can.
Have pity on me,
No.
a poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
Alright, anyways guys, let's also have Henry sit down and relax a bit before closing off, chilling out in the sun, and hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one, and do not forget guys, always keep on gaming. See you later.